You got the raise, maybe more than one. And your salary today is higher than you ever imagined it would be at this age. So why does it still feel like there's never enough left over? How many times have you told yourself, when I'm earning X, I'll finally be able to save properly? And then you earned X, and the problem was exactly the same. This isn't bad luck. It isn't poor spending habits. It's a mechanism called lifestyle inflation, and it's been quietly erasing every raise you've ever received. 3 reasons this keeps happening. 3 fixes that actually stop it. And the reason most people never figure this out is that nobody frames it this way. Here's what actually happens when your income goes up. Your spending floor rises with it, almost automatically. Not because you're reckless, not because you suddenly became a different person, because you adjust. You move somewhere nicer. You eat at better places. The car gets upgraded. The holidays get longer. Come on, every single one of us has done this. It feels like reward. It feels like progress. And for a few months, it is. But here's what nobody tells you. Every income level has its own spending floor. And the moment your income rises, the floor rises with it. The gap between what you earn and what you keep stays exactly the same, or shrinks. This is lifestyle inflation, and it is the single most efficient way for a rising salary to produce zero wealth. But here's the layer underneath lifestyle inflation that almost nobody talks about. It's not just that your spending rises when your income does, it's why. Think about your social circle at your current income level, your colleagues, your peers, the people you spend time with. They live at a certain standard, same kind of neighborhood, same type of holidays, same level of restaurant. And without ever deciding to, you match it. Not to impress them, but because this is who you are now. This is what people at your level do. Psychologists call this identity spending. You're not just buying things. You're buying the version of yourself that belongs at this income level. And every time your income rises, your identity upgrades too. Spending follows. Right? You can feel exactly how true that is. This is the golden cage. A higher cost of living that feels completely normal because it matches who you've become. But it traps you at a spending floor you can never easily step back from. And here's the 3rd reason, the one that reframes everything. Most people track their income. Almost nobody tracks their wealth. Those are 2 completely different numbers. Income is what flows in every month. Wealth is what stays. And here's the number that stops most people cold. Multiple studies, including research by Bankrate and CNBC, consistently show that around 1 in 3 people earning over $100,000 a year describes themselves as living paycheck to paycheck. 1 in 3, 6 figures, paycheck to paycheck. That's not a spending problem. That's lifestyle inflation and identity spending running completely unchecked for years. Income went up, identity went up, spending went up, wealth stayed flat. Comment yes below if a raise has ever completely disappeared into your lifestyle within 3 months, where you genuinely can't remember what changed, but you're somehow spending it all. I want to see how many people this is happening to. So how do you actually stop this? Not with willpower, not with budgets that last 2 weeks, with systems. 3 of them. Each one targets a different layer of the problem. Fix 1. The raise protocol. Set up once, runs forever. The next time any income increase lands, before it touches your lifestyle, automate 50% of the increase directly to savings or investment. Not the full raise. Half. The other half is yours. Enjoy it. Upgrade something. But the moment 50% is automated, your identity never inflates to that money. Because your brain can't adjust to money, it never sees in the main account. You can't spend what doesn't feel available. This one protocol, applied to every raise for 5 years, creates wealth that your income alone never could. Fix 2. The Identity Audit. 10 minutes. Once a month. List your 10 biggest monthly expenses. For each one honest question. Is this genuinely improving my life? Or am I paying this because someone at my income level is supposed to? That second category. That's identity spending. You're not cutting everything. You're just removing what you're paying for to maintain an image rather than a life. There's a difference between those two things, and that difference is usually worth hundreds a month. Fix 3. The wealth gap check. 5 minutes. Once a month. Stop obsessing over your income. Start tracking your net worth. Once a month. One number. Everything you own minus everything you owe. If that number is growing, the system is working. If it's flat while your income rises, lifestyle inflation is winning. That number doesn't lie. And seeing it once a month makes it impossible to ignore. Your salary is not the problem. And your discipline is not the problem. The problem is that income rising and wealth rising are two completely different things. And nobody told you they don't automatically happen together. The RAISE protocol. The identity audit. The wealth gap check. 3 systems. Not 3 promises to yourself. Systems run when motivation doesn't. Because feelings fluctuate. Systems compound. Save this. Come back to it when the next raise lands. Share it with one person who earns well but still feels financially stuck. One person. If you're not here to stay average, subscribe. And if you want to understand why, no matter how much you earn, the feeling of never having enough never seems to go away, and the psychology behind why that is, that video is right here. I'll see you there.